What's up, folks? Big Sean Kramer is back with Wheels with a Z.
Wheels with a Z, baby. I'm here.
And it is time for another edition of Grapple Pro Live. Mondays and Thursdays are the best time, and right now we've got Mykiel Grit, the guy that's looking to recreate the success that he had last year, this year.
Absolutely. Happy New Year's to everybody. It's going to be a great year for Grapple Pro and for my guy right here, Mykiel Grit. He's taking on downtown Kenny Brown.
It's nice to see after all this time you're still holding the man's pocket as tightly as you have been for months now. Years now, actually.
Listen, enjoying and being entertained by one superstar, Mykiel Grit, is not holding the pockets, Kramars. Don't get it confused. I am a fan of Mykiel Grit.
He's a fan, he says, but speaking of fans, downtown Kenny Brown once again turning a new leaf, and he's realized that dark side wasn't the place for him, and that's what we've been trying to tell him for a long time, Wheels, and it's nice to see Kenny Brown feeling the love and getting the love from the Grappler Nation once again.
Turning a new leaf. I mean, the guy left Mykiel Grit high and dry and let him get beat down by Dakota O'Ryan and Musso, the heavyweight champion of Grapple Pro. That is not turning a new leaf. That's still being a bad person and a bad guy.
That's getting out of a situation where somebody is treating you the way you shouldn't be treated, and downtown Kenny Brown can only take so much. So he said it was time to leave Mykiel Grit to deal with problems on his own for once. And judging by the history of Mykiel Grit, that's not something that he's used to. He's usually got a person or two in the back pulling the strings for him or giving him a hand. And let's see if that's any different than tonight, because he's got Kenny Brown one-on-one, and Kenny's got revenge on his mind.
Revenge. Let me ask you, Kramars, what did Mykiel Grit do to Kenny Brown to deserve such a thing?
He treated him with disrespect the entire contest, and that doesn't work.
You're crazy.
But nevertheless, the bell has sounded. We are underway. Monday Night Action starts right now.
First show of Grapple Pro for 2024.
Absolutely, and we've got plenty more coming this year. And stay tuned, because I've heard a rumor from a little birdie that there may or may not be something coming up in terms of a major announcement. And we know you've been waiting, so stay tuned. Oh, and of course, no respect for Mykiel Grit. What else would you expect?
Hey, treat others as they treat you. And Kenny Brown disrespected Mykiel Grit last time they were in the squared circle.
Yeah, well,
as partners, I may add.
We can agree to disagree on that all we want, but nevertheless, collar and elbow tie up in the center to get things underway. Kenny Brown looking to gain early control in the contest, and that full arm dragon twist will certainly be the start he needs.
Grit real fast, real quick in the ring. Nothing holds this man back. He's learned a lot from the landlord over the past years here at Grapplers Anonymous.
Well, one thing he didn't learn from the landlord is how to be a good human being or show any sort of respect, because those are two things that Mykiel Grit, they're not even in his vocabulary or even on his radar.
Crazy for somebody like you to say something like that.
I mean, to each his own. Nice takeover there by Mykiel Grit. Now downtown Kenny Brown in trouble in the early going. All that way to Grit, right across the neck, cutting off the oxygen flow.
Grit in full control, the way every match has gone in 2022 and 2023 for him.
How much money does he pay you to say this stuff?
I call it the way I see it, Kramars. You might need a new script for those glasses, baby.
Now Kenny Brown grabbing a hold right here, looking to change his fortunes in this contest. Mykiel Grit saying, not yet. Off the ropes he goes. Up and over goes Kenny Brown. Mykiel Grit, nice leap. Swing and a miss. Oh, wait a minute, Wheels.
A little too quick for Kenny Brown.
Kenny Brown on the swing and the miss. There it is. Nice hip toss. Just two.
Powering out as Mykiel Grit getting a little break here. A little separation from downtown.
Absolutely. Mykiel Grit thought the extra speed he was employing in that little exchange right there would have been enough to throw off old downtown, but not today, my friend. Not today. Now what's Mykiel Grit going to do next? He should start by getting back in the ring.
That he is. That's the only way he's going to win here.
Oh, wait a minute. Schoolboy got him hooked. Just two. Kenny Brown, wait a minute, hanging on. Oh, right to the breadbasket. Nobody home.
Again, a little too quick for downtown Kenny Brown.
Oh, wait a minute. Kenny Brown catching Grit off the rope. Scoop. Oh, man. Michinoku driving right in the center. Two. Yes. No, not yet, Wheels. Michinoku driver, not enough to put away Mykiel Grit. Now Mykiel Grit, watch out, Kenny. Of course, a cheap shot by Mykiel Grit.
I mean, he did it right to his face. I wouldn't call it that cheap.
Using the official as a barrier so Kenny Brown couldn't see what's going on.
Damn official needs to get out of the way. I mean, come on now.
But on our Genesis Gaming and Hobby replay, you saw that Michinoku driver, but Mykiel Grit, massive drop kick from the top.
Go for a pin. This could do it.
Only good for 2. And want to send a shout out to our sponsor for this contest, of course, Dulce Panapinto Attorneys at Law. Kenny Brown may or may not have dialed the numbers after that drop kick, but if you need justice from a personal injury or something that happened at work, look no further than Dulce Panapinto Attorneys at Law. Get the justice you deserve and tell them Grapple Pro sent you.
Absolutely. While you're on the phone, you might as well make it a two-way call and call Carbone's Pizza for that sweet sauce pizza, baby.
Oh, man, I've had enough of that in my time, you would say, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Be in the business, slices upon slices. That's what it's all
There we
about.
go.
Oh, European uppercut right to the center of the back. Just 2. Mykiel Grit turning it on, Wheels.
Sending pain all down the spine of downtown Kenny Brown's back right there.
Continuing the assault right now. Forearm shots directly across the entire portion of the chest that gets used. That's effective offense there by Mykiel Grit. And now let's see what Grit's got planned next. Hammering away on Kenny Brown. Irish whip. Oh, wait a minute. Kenny Brown on the reversal. Big knee right to the midsection by Downtown. Oh, wait a minute. Rolling through. O'Connor roll. Got him set. Just 2. Mykiel Grit breaking free. Oh, man. Pump kick right to the mouth, Wheels.
Better call a dentist.
As we see that Euro on our Genesis Gaming and Hobby replay, things just got much worse for Kenny Brown.
Softening up that back again. Smart move by Mykiel Grit to put downtown Kenny Brown down.
And he's doing just that, but Kenny Brown trying to get some separation, hammering away with some rights. And another. Third time is the charm, possibly. There it is, right to the breadbasket once again. Mykiel Grit staggered right now, Wheels. Oh, I spoke too soon.
A boot to stop him in his tracks right there. This could do it.
Not yet.
Barely kicking out is downtown Kenny Brown right there. Cheap hit.
You can see what happened there was a labored effort from downtown Kenny Brown. The offense of Mykiel Grit has been extremely effective in this contest.
Man had his back turned and all that. I mean, come on. It doesn't get any cheaper right there, Kramars.
I'm just going to not acknowledge what
Sucker
you're
punch.
saying and just continue doing my job because, well, you know, I won't get into it.
Yeah, don't get into it. You're walking on thin ice, buddy.
And Kenny Brown's starting to lose his life right now as Mykiel Grit continues the pressure. Kenny Brown's got to get out of this right now.
Squeezing the life out of downtown here.
But downtown back up to a knee. Elbow to the midsection. And another. Hammering away now. There it is! Big clothesline. Down goes Mykiel Grit. Answering back again is Kenny Brown. Oh, there it is! And a drop kick right to the gut. Trying to take the wind away. Perfect placement on that drop kick. And downtown Kenny Brown stalking his prey right now, Wheels. Here it is.
Oh, going down low.
Trying to ruin the downtown region of one Mykiel Grit. Oh, wait a minute. For the ride. A good 10 feet in the air went Mykiel Grit, and look at the eyes rolled in the back of his head. Now Kenny Brown with a massive opening. Can he close the door once and for all on Mykiel Grit? He seems to think so. All right, you know what this means, Wheels.
Oh, come on, Grit.
Pile Driver City coming up right now. Oh, but Grit saying no.
Not happening.
Once again, Grit says no.
Too much fighting Mykiel Grit here.
Now Kenny, oh, wait a minute, hanging on. Who's got the upper hand? Kenny Brown does. What a win for downtown Kenny Brown.
Unbelievable.
Mykiel Grit tried his best to reverse the momentum on that, just couldn't quite do it. Big win for Downtown, much to your chagrin.
Big win for Downtown. Kenny Brown knocking off a superstar. And Mykiel Grit.
As you can see right there, Mykiel tried real hard to move the weight, but just couldn't pull it off. And Kenny Brown, your winner.
We'll see you guys Thursday night, 7:30 Eastern Standard Time. I am Wheels signing off. Next to me is Big Sean Kramars.
It's been almost 2 years since I've lost a match in Buffalo, New York. And then Mr. Fancy came along. Our first match, Steve Gage got involved. We can scrap that. That's fine. But Mr. Fancy just beat me in a triple threat match. And I'm not going to forget about that. But Mr. Fancy, don't forget that the person you pinned wasn't the champion. It was Flex Whitney. Now I'm sure I'll see you down the line somewhere. I'll be happy to give you a proper shot at my championship, but I have a much bigger problem to discuss right now. And it's named the business. Business, you want to stumble down here and get involved in the champs matches? You don't belong in a ring with me. I know you're eyeing up my championship. You want a shot at this? You don't deserve one. You want to step in the ring with Anthony Musso? I suggest you drop the cigars, hit a few laps, because right now I am too many leagues above you. You are not worth my time. But if you just want to fight, then you know exactly where to find me.